Hello, I'm Andrew Dyer, and welcome to another edition of the Roundball Report, the only show in the area dedicated to highlighting the experts of the high school, college, and professional basketball teams which play in the Washington metropolitan area. And unfortunately, neither of my co-hosts, Janae Hayes, Nikki Lewis, nor Kelsey Nelson, could be here tonight, but they will return as soon as the schedule permits. We're going to get things started today as it's summertime, and it's also a time for the WNBA, and also special WNBA players like our first guest take time to share their talents and skills with the youth in the community. And it's our distinct pleasure to have with us the Mystics all-star point guard. Even though she wasn't selected to the team this year, she's always an all-star in our heart, Ivory Latta. Ivory, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, how do you find time, young lady, in the middle of the season to give back to the community and have a skills academy for the kids in the community?
Oh, you always have to have time for the kids, and that's something I love to do, and I've been doing it for my whole life. So I just had to pick a date, around practice, so I can have my skills academy.
And that date is going to be August 15th?
Yeah, August 15th, from 9 to 2. Age group is 8 to 16, and it'll be at the Reston YMCA, and I'm really excited.
Now, it's called a skills academy, not a basketball camp. So
Right.
Talk about the distinction.
Skills academy. I mean, we're gonna learn a lot of, get back to the fundamental things of the basketball game, but also I want kids to know at an early age, it's not all about basketball. You got to have them life skills as well. So, we're going to talk a lot about social media.
Okay.
I've been a college coach, so I know what the coaches are looking for. Social media, finances. I want to hit them a little early on a lot of things they need to know.
Right. Are you going to be able to get any of your teammates out there?
Oh, absolutely. I talked to them the day after practice. I said, hey, I got a camp. They was like, we'll be there. Whatever you need for us to do, they're going to do it.
And that's got to be awesome. So what sets your skills academy in addition to the life skills part, but aside from some of the other camps? Because it looks like you're going to be really hands-on there day in and day out, and not just have your name be there at the beginning and be there at the end like some of them.
Absolutely, and that's the part that I think that distinguishes me from other camps is I'm hands-on. I'm going to be there. Like I said, I'm gonna work around my practice. I'm gonna be there. It's great when they see your face. If you just have a camp and they don't see you nothing but once or twice, I mean, that's not good. Like I said, I like to be hands-on with my camp. And once again, I'm really excited, and I cannot wait.
Now, we were talking before the show that you're a Tar Heel for life, but did you realize how big the female basketball was in this area?
You know what? No, I didn't until I became a coach, and I had to go to the AAU tournaments.
Right.
That's when I was like,
Right.
wow. Basketball is really big, so that also helped me to get the idea of, hey, you need to have a camp. Get these girls early on things they need to know, what the college coaches are looking for, and so that's what I wanted to do.
So what's the day going to be like?
It's going to be a great day. Registration starts at 9. Stretching performance starts around 9:45, 10ish, and then it goes from there. I mean, it's going to be a great atmosphere, a lot of energy. You're going to have fun. You're going to learn a lot. But at the same time, I'm going to have, hopefully I can get some NBA guys to come in. My teammates are going to come in and, so they can see professional athletes.
Now, again, we've got the information up there. That's going to be August 15th at the Reston YMCA, you said?
Absolutely.
And registration early on, you get a chance to be up close and personal. And also see you're going to have performance training as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to hit all areas.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, the objective. Now, did you have a chance to participate in many camps like this when you were a youngster?
Not too many. I was on the road with AAU, YBOA, and trying to get that scholarship like everybody is. But I never ever had a camp to actually sit down and break things down outside of the basketball world. So that's my goal, is to definitely hit on those topics.
Now, speaking about goals, the coach Thebo set high goals for you ladies. Got off to a great start, then hit a rough stretch, but got your stride again right before the All-Star game. You excited about the home stretch?
Absolutely excited about the crowds that we're gonna have at the games. We're going to peak at the right time, and that definitely is going to get us to the finals. So with the great team that we have, the great coaching staff, it's just a whole great organization all. Like you said, I'm excited about the second half of the season and ready to get started.
Now, you mentioned that you coach at North Carolina as well. So now do you help Coach Thebo and the staff out sometimes?
No, man.
You just stay in that
no,
lane?
I went from the coach. I'm back at the player now. I mean, he's a great coach. I let him do his thing, and I'm the player. I listen. Whatever he tells me to do, that's what I'll do.
Now, we've mentioned you've been a perennial All-Star, didn't make the team this year, but how excited are you at the development of your young players that did make it in Meeson and Dolson?
Oh, man, they're great players. Great. They've been doing a lot of great things for this team. Meeson, man, she's young. she's got so much potential. It's same as Stephanie. So I mean, just to see them make All-Star, it was great. I was just trying to give them a little pointers of what the weekend, what to expect for the weekend. And when they came back today, they was like, they had a great time. And it's a great experience, and they well deserve of it.
And of course, you guys are going to be depending upon them down on the stretch run.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, not only those two, but everybody. Everybody got to step up and take the challenge on. Anybody can win any given night, but I know at the end, Washington will be victorious.
All right, and you guys had a recent addition that's been quite a pleasant surprise.
Oh yeah, my former teammate at North Carolina, Latoya Sanders. I mean, she's been great. Definitely on the defensive end. I mean, she done came in already and probably got 10, 12 blocks already. So in the offensive end, she's doing a great job. So it's a great addition. More Carolina people in the locker room. I'm loving it.
Without a doubt. And like I said, you guys have won 3 games in a row and hitting your stride at the right time. What's the outlook look like coming up in the next few days? What's the schedule like?
Oh man, we got a lot of games. Got a game on Wednesday, Fridays, Sunday, and then again on Wednesday. This Wednesday gonna be great because it's another Kids Day. So we got a lot of screaming kids in there. We can't wait. We just gotta let them know when we on the free throw line, maybe we need to be quiet a little bit. When the other team is on the free throw line, that's when you scream. So we're really excited about the stretch. Excited about the second half.
Now, where do you get your energy from? Because it's infectious, and we see it out on the court just like everywhere you go.
You know what? I don't know. Just for my love for the game. I have a strong passion for the game, and I just love to play. I love to entertain, and that's what I do. And my smile, some people could take it the wrong way. With me, it's just when I'm out there on the court, that's my home. That's where I live.
Right. Now let's go back to your Skills Academy. I mean, what made you take the angle of a Skills Academy as the comprehensive approach we talked to about before, as opposed to just a basketball camp?
Right, because as a college coach, you see a lot of things when you're recruiting kids. The fundamentals are totally left. They watch the different NBA players or WNBA players on TV, and they just go right out and do it, but they don't actually take the steps to put in the time to really get to where they are. So with my camp, we're going to break it down. If you want to learn the Euro step, we're going to teach you the footwork. You want a proper shooting, we're going to teach you the way, the forms and things like that. So it's about breaking things down and getting back to the fundamentals.
And I actually, Nikki had engaged with you before about your shoe line. How's that coming along?
Oh, you know what? The great thing is, that was a great 3 years of my life. Definitely moved on, and I'm actually with Nike now. So I mean, that's a blessing. I mean, as you can tell, my shirt, they did the logo and everything for me. So I mean, hey, Nike's the best out there, man.
Can't beat them, join them, right?
Absolutely. You just join them, man. Can't. I mean, they got the best athletes, and they number one in the country. Number one.
So how is that like on the women's basketball side? Because I understand that Maya just came out with her shoe.
Oh man, that's a blessing. I mean, Maya's an amazing person, amazing player at that. So I mean, that's a great thing. It's great that now women are getting the same opportunity as men of, having your own shoe. One day that dream hopefully will come true. But if not, I'm definitely blessed to be back with Nike.
Right. And now, you've been in this area, so you spend most of your time still in the Carolina area in the off season?
Yeah, off season. When I was coaching, I was back in Chapel Hill. I have a home in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
My family is from South Carolina, so I try to go back and see them as much. But this off season, I'm actually going back to Turkey to play for. So I'll be over there for 6-7 months. So excited. Non-stop.
So what do you think about the Tarasis and players like that got paid not to play in the WNBA?
I mean, it's a great thing. Hey, if you want to pay me that much money, I don't mind sitting at home.
That investment.
Absolutely, I don't mind sitting at home. My family, watching the game. They have to do what's best for them and their family at the time. So, I mean, I commend them. I mean, much respect to Rossi because she's like the best in the WNBA. So, they had to do what's best for their family.
Right. And then coming back home to the Mystics, I mean, you guys have had an adjustment. Monique hasn't been there and have had to try to rely upon some of your young players. Talk about how they're developing and trying to get that consistent wing scoring for the team.
Oh, man, the young players have been doing great. I mean, you can tell in practice. Like you say, everything starts in practice and make sure we carry on into the game. So, like I said, they've been going extremely hard in practice, and it's been showing in the game. So I know they would continue to keep that energy I'm getting a little old. They're young, so they can run up and down the court a little more probably than I can. But at the same time, we got to make sure everybody has their energy and be ready to play every night.
And talk about the sacrifice that you've made, because you did it last year as well. I mean, you've always been a starter, but to help kind of try to increase the flow, Coach talked to you. Talk about how you accepted that, because it seemed like you've done it well, and actually results on the court have benefited. I don't think the team is necessarily better with you not coming off the bench,
right?
But so far, it allowed you guys have won 3 in a row since you made that change.
Absolutely. I mean, man, you just got to do what you have to do and what's best for the team. He wants me to come off the bench and bring that energy. Hey, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to make sure everybody else that comes off the bench, or even when you're starting, to make sure you have that energy. So I feel like I'm like a Paul Pierce come in the game. Hey, big shot. Hey, make the big shots, or get the team going. So I mean, you just got to accept the role and do it. Like I said, do what's best for the team.
And talk about, now you mentioned you're one of the older players, but you got Kara there, so you guys are like players and coaches out on the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, we're the Splash Sisters. That's what we call each other, Splash Sisters. I mean, like you said, we're a little older in age, but at the same time, I mean, we still know the game. We can still play the game. We have our little tricks that we do out there on the court, but at the same time, we're here to motivate the young players, because I mean, they're the future of the WNBA. So we got, like you said, we got to continue to motivate them, make sure they got the energy, and be ready at any given night.
Talk about Taylor Hill coming back, and because I saw a piece that Channel 9 did where you guys have kind of like adopted her son as a part of the team.
Oh yeah, that's the team baby. I mean, he's a pride and joy. I mean, she has come back unbelievable in shape. I mean, she's just a great person, and I know she can definitely help us with the stretch that we're gonna have with all these games within the next 2 weeks. I mean, like I said, she's a great player, and man, we love her son. He's a cutie, man. I mean, every road game, he gets $1 from me, man, to put in his scholarship fund. So already he's racked up a lot of money with the team. He's so cute, you can't tell him no.
Right, all the big sisters and moms.
Absolutely. So he gets $1 almost every road trip from everybody.
So what do you think is going to be the key down the home stretch? Are you guys just trying to maintain your playoff position, or trying to get that home court advantage?
Oh man, we want home court advantage. We have to stay consistent. We gotta, like I say, we gotta play every possession. We can't play 20 minutes. We got to play all the minutes. Everybody got to be ready. I mean, if one person go down, somebody else have to step up. So we have to stay consistent and just be ready to play hard. And
that's a good thing, because you guys have been able to stay above 500. You really haven't been healthy yet as a team.
Right, and that's the thing. We getting to that point where everybody is almost back. And the thing is, it may be scary, because we don't know how good we can be, because like you said, we have injuries and things like that. So I'm really excited when everybody can be healthy and get back on the court.
Now, talking about getting back out on the court, let's give that 30-second commercial again for the Ivory Latta Skills Academy.
Yeah, hey, Ivory Latta Skills Academy, August 15th. 9 to 2, ages 8 to 16. Please come out. You can register on ivorylatta.com. It's going to be an exciting camp, so come out. Hey, and learn a lot of new things.
Got me hyped up about it. I'm a little bit beyond the age group. I might have to see if I can get my daughter and some of her teammates out there.
Yeah, bring them all. Bring them all.
Well, Ivory, can't thank you enough for coming and spend some time with us. Wish you much success with the Mystics, and especially with your Skills Academy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
All right.